Hello, Leos. I'm doing my button up. I hope you are all well today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning to our channel, thank you. If you're new, then you're very, very welcome. And this is the reading for Leo for the second half of October 2024. My name is Linda Williams. I'm from Australia. So where are you from? I'd love to hear from you, especially in your comments. So this is, as I said, second half of October. This is for all of you beautiful Leo. And throughout the reading, I will often refer to myself as the Leo. I will say we a lot because I step in your shoes and I also resonate to all the readings that I channel. So this is for you, Leo. And we like to start off with a message about what is it we need to let go of at the moment? Is there something in our lives that we need to let go of? Here it is. This is the message. When letting go, ignore all thoughts. Focus on the feeling itself, not on the thoughts. So when there's something that we're ready to let go of, we need to feel it rather than think it. Feel, how does it make you feel? This thing that maybe has been upsetting you for, could be forever, for years, something that happened to you as a child, and it still upsets you when you think about it. Well, go to how does it make you feel? Makes you feel bad, doesn't it? So we want to get that, we want to let go of that. We want to let go of feelings. Thoughts are caused by suppressed and repressed feelings. When a feeling is let go, thousands or even millions of thoughts that were activated by that feeling disappear. One of the other staff has got this message as well. So it's a very good message. It is all about acknowledging the thing that we want to let go. We need to feel it. We need to say, well, this is how it's always made me feel. And now I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. I'm letting that go now. I'm not going to feel it anymore. I'm just going to let it slide away. And that's when we free ourselves from everything that has ever been associated with that thing that we are moving on from. Okay, so we always like to start off with a subject or a beginning, and that comes through from our spirit. All of this is channels. So we'll just see what spirit wants to open this reading with Leo. So this is for Leo for the second half of October, right through to the end of October now. And what is it that Leos need to maybe think about, or what's going on at the moment? I usually just cut this deck and just see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, you're really on the right path here. This is all about you making big changes now. It looks to me like some of you are making huge changes, which is wonderful. If you're not, you need to, because this is about time. You're on the right path, Leo. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you're planning, whatever it is that you've been thinking about, whatever it is that you've been putting together, it's time to put those plans into action. I'm being told that many of you have been planning this for a while. You've been planning this for a while. You've been, and many of you have actually kept it to yourselves. You've been thinking about this, doing this, but you haven't sort of shared it with everybody. Well, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, because you don't want people influencing you, do you? You want to, you want to stay positive with your thoughts, don't you? With all these thoughts, you want to stay focused on your beliefs about yourself and about your dreams. Be optimistic. Stay optimistic. Okay, stay optimistic. You're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path, Leo. What a lovely card to open the reading with. So now I'm going to ask, please, if I could please, ooh, if I could please through them all out, have some cards. Can I have a message, please, from Leo? Can I have a message, please, from Leo? This is for October, 2024. Would you like to see the next list, please? Messages for Leo, please, for October 2024. Leo. All the Leos. Okay. We shall, which form should we put them in? Okie dokie. Is there anything else you'd like to give us, please, from Leo? Thank you. I think that's enough. I think that's enough, isn't it? Okay, what is she telling? What does she want you to know? And I'm sure let's hope so anyway. So let's have a look, shall we? So this is you, Leo. This when we see the hermit, so we've got the hermit as the major arcana here. So which is interesting. So we have the hermit, but this is all about you having all the answers that lay within you. This is saying to you that everything you've been thinking about, everything has been coming from an inner guidance as well, an inner knowing, and just knowing. You've been concentrating on this for quite some time. Look, it's obvious that this is a plan that what I've been picking up is achievement already. I think many Leos, you've achieved a great deal. The Spirit is saying you have achieved a great deal. You should be proud of your accomplishments so far. But there is more. There is more. Look, you could be looking overseas. You could be thinking of traveling overseas. You could be thinking of importing overseas. He's looking overseas. He's looking at it. He's looking out at opportunity. He's built. He's built success in his life in many areas already, but he's hanging on to what he's got. So hang on to what you've got. Don't let that go. He's looking at, he's looking ahead. He's staying focused. We need to stay focused here. This is a lot of opportunity for growth. There's big opportunities coming up for you, Leo. Stay focused, okay? Now, this is about winning the battle. This is about winning the battle. So some of you, maybe to get to where you are today, you've had a few battles. Maybe you've had to be tough. Maybe you've firm but fair. So maybe you've had to fight for where you are today. It's been maybe it has been difficult for you, but that's something that has now, it's come out and it's sitting right next to the letting go on the table here. It's come out and it's sitting right next to the letting go. I want you to let go of all of that. You've accomplished much, but it hasn't been easy. And sometimes, we come across people too that make things a bit difficult, Leo. So we have to also move away from that as well, that situation as well. And because for the betterment of ourselves, for the betterment of our future. So this is about determination. This is a very determined Queen. This is about staying determined. This is about staying positive. This is about knowing what you're doing. This is about accomplishing. Have confidence. Look, Leos are usually, we are usually very confident, aren't we? We're confident people. We have that X factor. We have that we're very likable. We're ruled by the sun. When you're ruled by the sun. So stay positive and don't be afraid to be confident about this. Don't allow anybody to rattle you. I'm being told to say to you, Leo, don't allow anybody to rattle you in relation to what's going on in your life at the moment. Look, it is possible that you've had to reevaluate some things along the way. I feel you have had to stand your ground on something. So I feel you have had to be strong and stand your ground and not give up on something. And that is a good thing. It's also possible that you've had to stand your ground with those around you. It's very possible because we have people around us. However, when I look at this page of thoughts for you, Leo, today, what I'm just seeing determination big time, and I've got it in both these cards, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. I've got determination. Stay focused and determined. Stay determined because this is all about your life in general. This is about your career, how you make your money. This is about this. It's also, I'm being told that this can also be travel, to travel for business and improvement and growth. So there's also seems to be, I'm getting this feeling of travel about some of you today as well, which would be very prosperous and fortuitous. If you're thinking of doing business overseas, then the answer is yes. But by all means, do make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. For those of you business people who are thinking of going overseas, importing or looking, you're on the right path. Okay, you're on the right path. Sometimes we do need to let things go. Some of you may have got to have been through some situations where you've been trying to do a lot of things when it comes to your life. This could be, career. It can also be, it can be personal life as well, because we all have a personal life, don't we? This is not a love reading. I don't see anything here that gives me the impression that anything here has got anything to do with relationships. However, my guide is saying, well, for a few of you, there has been a little bit of turbulence going on for you in relationships. So this is all about the Five of Swords. So some of you have been going through some situations in your life with other people that have been difficult, and it's possible you're also maybe going through them now. You're still going through them now, because we do have the Seven of Wands trying to play on top of things. This guy's succeeding. He is rising himself above any obstacles. He's staying on top. He's not giving up. So don't give up. Keep going through with whatever it is you're battling when it comes to maybe personal relationships in your life. The answers often lie within. The answers always, and maybe you need to go within. Maybe you need to go within and just trust how you're feeling about this situation as well. Not all is lost. When we see this card here, this is, your Five of Cups. Everybody knows the story of this card, but the interpretation is very simple, uh, in many ways. In that, look, he's not focusing on what could be. He's focusing a little bit too much on what was. And we all do that, don't we? Because of the situations that we're going through in life. We all do this at some stage. So he's looking at what could have been. He's looking at what has gone by. He's not seeing that there are two cups behind him. He's not seeing them. If he was to look up and look around, he would see that there's a bridge. There's a bridge, and that bridge leads to the castle. That bridge leads to success. That bridge leads to a new home. That bridge leads to everything he's hoping for. And so what we have to do, Leo, is we have to acknowledge. We must acknowledge. Yeah, I've been through that. I've been through this. This has happened. It hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. It's been difficult. And in some cases, I've had to walk away from a situation. However, I've come out on top. I've come through. I've come through. And I'm now prepared to let that go. I'm now ready to let that go. I'm ready to get rid of that feeling of failure, feeling of disappointment, feeling of heartache. I'm ready now to let it go so that I can grab those two cups, pick them up, the cups of opportunity, Leo, and walk over that bridge on my new path. And I'm ready now to do that. I'm ready to Forgive and forget. God is saying, forgive and forget. Move on. There's no point in keep going over the past. If you look at him, he's looking back. He's reflecting on the past. He's looking back. He is looking towards. He is looking towards a person. So, if you're reflecting, if you're thinking about what could have been, if there has been an upset, if you've got coming out of a relationship and it's heartache, it's causing a lot of heartache. Now is the time to let go, move forward. You've been through enough, and you know, this is about soul searching. This is about if you look at this guy here, if you really look close, he's got a white light around him. This is him looking for answers, questioning himself at times. What did I do wrong? And the hermit is soul searching and so on. And what Spirit is saying to you is that there are happier times ahead. It's time now. It's time for you to make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, Leo. It's time. Time for you to now walk the path. Get on that bridge. Get on that bridge and start a new beginning, either with your career, with your life in general, with whatever's going on around you. It's time now to forge ahead. Okay, have the confidence, be determined. You're very strong, and you can do this. You're a very strong person. You can do this. You can do it. I'm just going to ask my guide if there's anything else that she wants to give you. And I'm going to use this deck here. Is there anything else you'd like to give our beautiful Leos, please, for the rest of October? This is the last week of October. Is there anything else that you'd like to please? Thank you so much. Oh, how beautiful. Leo. Oh, gosh, yes. Be positive. Trust and have faith in your intuition. You're spot on. You're spot on, Leo. Check the fine print now. This is an important message for you. Okay. Any paperwork, Leo, especially if you're negotiating with, business overseas or anything that's going on here, even if you're settling a divorce or anything like that, anything to do with legal, I'm being told to say to you, even though I did get the legal card. Contract commitment. Okay, so there is paperwork here. So just any paperwork, Leos, that you're going through, please check the fine print, look into it properly. If you're writing a book, if you're studying, it's all positive. It's all positive. Trust and have faith that you're doing the right thing. Analyze any paperwork, analyze what you're thinking of signing, focus on everything. If you're going to start studying, stay focused. If you're completing your studies, focus. The most important thing is check the fine print. Look into those of you, Leos, out there who are looking into paperwork, documents, anything like that. Make sure that before you sign, you look into everything. Now, Leo, there's another thing that I'd like to mention because I'm a huge follower when it comes to a believer of astrology. Now, I know that we are all guided by the planets as they, come around our Earth, and we all have, houses in our charts in different areas, and so the planets affect us in different areas. And so I'm a great believer in following my astrology when it comes to the choices that I do. And also, I'm very cautious about when I sign anything or go into anything new when it comes to certain planets in retrograde, especially when Mercury's in retrograde. We are coming through a little bit of a time at the moment where we've got to watch some of these planets, how they're affecting us. So what I want you to do is I'm sure you have a favourite astrologer that you follow. I actually follow Patrick Arundel, and I've been following Patrick for years and years and years. He's the astrologer. He's the only one I go to, and I watch Patrick on YouTube, and I look at my yearly one. He does your weeklies, he does your monthlies, astrology. He's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful, and he's one of YouTube's biggest. They're one of the best channels. And the reason I follow him is because he gives you advice on, where the planets are, how they affect you, blah, blah, blah. So, Leo, I would strongly recommend, my guide is asking me to tell you this, that if you're signing any documents, any paperwork at all, just make sure that it is a good time for Leo to be doing it when you're going to be doing it. So look up your chart with Patrick. Just go on YouTube. For example, if you want to check out October, you put Patrick Arundel October Leo. You'll find your readings for October and your advice, the advice he gives out. He's absolutely wonderful. You'll probably think, wow, she's plugging in another channel, but look, I'm not an astrologer. I love astrology. This is my purpose, but I follow astrology religiously because I've been following it since I was about 10. I probably should have studied it, but anyway, that's another story. It doesn't matter. I'm doing what I love, but I thoroughly believe in it, and I live religiously by how the planets are in my chart at the time when I do anything especially important. Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I always finish off with a number, and I do this because it just sort of confirms a lot of the reading. So my guide gives us a number, and when I read it, you'll see what I mean. It just gels. Can we have a number, please, for Leo's for this read, please? Thank you. We don't need all of them. We just need one. Just one, please. Could we just thank you? Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, she's given you 555, one of my favourite numbers. I get it a lot. I get 555 a hell of a lot. They wake me up about that time. Change, Leo. A transformational change, a transformative change is on the horizon, Leo. This new turning point in your life is divinely guided and inspired. During this spiritual journey, it is important to maintain a positive and grounded outlook and let go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve you, Leo. This could be the dawn of a whole new you. Oh, my God, beautiful, beautiful message. I just love 555. Here it is. I open the book and look, it's sitting there. Major changes and significant transformations are here for you now, Leo. You have an opportunity to break out of the chrysalis and uncover the amazing life you truly deserve. Leo, happy times. Make long-term, positive, optimistic plans. You are on the right path. Let go of all the negative stuff that you've been going through. Let go of all the negative relationships that you've been going through. Let go of it all. Focus on you. Focus on your ideas. Focus on your life. And know that what you've been through, it's a journey. You've learnt. Now it's time. Pick up these new cups. Walk across that bridge and start to build. Start to build. And have faith. You are being guided, but the answers there, the answers lay within. The answers lay within you and your gut instincts, and you're highly intuitive. Many of you are highly intuitive Leos, and you'll love stuff. So I hope this has resonated with you today. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Please give us a like because it does help our channel. If you'd like to share this video, it would be wonderful. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear where you're from. If you're not from Australia, I'd love to get comments. I do try and put my comments in these because you're a little tickle. Um, we are planning on doing some live videos. I actually do love doing live. I have a show, a Sunday night live here in Australia. I do every Sunday night, 5 o'clock actually. Been doing that for some years. And I just go on live on Facebook, and people come on and they get a little message from Spirit, through from Spirit. But I am planning on doing lives with YouTube because I'm very comfortable with it. I've been doing it for such a long time. And those lives will be about people coming on and maybe getting a message through from the Spirit realm or whatever. We just play it. You know, Spirit will be in charge of it all. So if you would like to find out when those are coming up in the future, if you'd like to um, you know, get the notification of all the various types of readings that we do, then please subscribe. It would be so helpful to our channel. We know we're up against a lot of numbers, but we really appreciate your support because we genuinely love what we do and we're here to guide people. That is our purpose. So we would love it if you would do that. And if you do, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Leo, you've been through, some of you've been through a bit, but you've got wonderful days ahead. To get the 555 is a wonderful number. It's a positive, it's a message about, you truly have got opportunities coming that could change your life forever in many ways. So forge ahead, and please take care of yourself. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for being with us today, Leo. God bless. Bye-bye.